a time I went above and beyond the call of duty. Um, I would go back to when I was in the customer service department at Anthem, and one of our more seasoned reps. Um, she was a personal advocate where she handled calls coming in from people who either had chronic health problems, maybe they had a lot of problems getting their claims paid, or they had complaints continually. Um, those particular members would call her directly and know they were going to speak to her each time. And she was aware of their situation. Instead of going into the regular queue of the call center, she left and went to another department. And I noticed that none of the other seasoned reps um, were stepping up and wanting to take over that job. So I approached my boss and told her that I would be interested in doing that. Um, and it turned out to be a really positive experience for me. Um, I did it because I wanted to show some initiative, and I knew that I believed I had the personality to be able to do it. I had the skills. When I talked to people, I had a knack for calming um, uh, high stress or angry situations, um, and diffusing that. Um, and I believe that people could tell that I cared about their problem, and I I did everything to alleviate their problems. I always made sure I did follow up, made sure I explained everything thoroughly, and I did have a positive experience with it. Some of the callers that have been calling for months and months, I resolved their issue, um, or I simply was able to explain to them that their benefit was paid correctly, and you know uh, explain to them that what they wanted or what they're complaining about was actually correct, and to do so in an attitude that wasn't cavalier, that was understanding of their situation. And I had, as I said, a lot of the people who would call for months, their issue was resolved and they stopped calling. And I was able to move on to other members who had